Said, so go in the bottles, cause we say lit. Go wild for the night, elevate your baby, you can reach a height that you never imagined. Come in, baby, and sit on my face, so love the taste. There's no need to hate, cause you got all the time in the world for you and
I love that right there. Boy, you hit that top note right there.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to talk to you after this.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business, y'all. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Massive, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security paid nearly $700,000 to a counterterrorism NGO to, quote, intercept and divert Twitter or X traffic away from specific individuals in the manosphere. At Rational Mail, at Cobra Tate, Andrew Tate, and at Fresh and Fit Pod, among others, were specifically named as targets. The DHS TVTP grant funding was given to Arizona State University, home of the McCain Institute. The purpose of this grant was to design a native tool to be used on Twitter to effectively suppress individuals in the manosphere by diverting their audiences away from their content towards counter-messaging content, websites, podcasts, and creators curated by the McCain Institute to counter, quote, hate speech and misinformation. The U.S. government has named the, quote, manosphere as one of the biggest terror threats facing the U.S. They claim this broad network is the main cause of, quote, extremely isolated acts of incel-related violence. The conflation of incels with the broader manosphere as a justification for targeted counterterrorism ops, which can include aggressive surveillance and censorship, is part of a disturbing trend. The ever-broadening definitions of terrorism and extremism put forth by the U.S. government poses a very real threat to the constitutional rights of law-abiding citizens.
Really looking around, seeing how things is moving and shaking around here, man, it's a real big disappointment, man. You know, the manosphere is over. The red pill is over. There's a bunch of shape-shifting and grifting. And I just want to formally, disassociate myself from these different people and the whole entity as a whole, because it's not what it was set out to be. This was supposed to be a movement for men with a voice, to talk about what we've been going through, to actually tell our side, for us to finally have a microphone. Because women for decades, they had the microphone. We didn't have a microphone. We didn't have any way to rebut any of the BS that we was going through as men. And it was also how I viewed it, because I'm 10 years in. We've been doing this for a long time. I done had channels. I'm probably on my 10th channel right now. I done seen them come, seen them go. But it's a lot of shape shifting and grifting going on right now. A lot of things I don't agree with, and y'all keep emailing me, because a lot of these people who started off one way have changed to a whole nother different direction, and they thinking that I'm with that. That's why I came up with my own movement. We got the church, and it's hashtag TBAS. The red pill was supposed to be for enlightened minds. It was supposed to be for, at first, the black manosphere was supposed to be for black men to finally speak the truth. And I viewed it like the digital barbershop. That's what I always told y'all. I'm bringing y'all a digital barbershop. And it started off like that. It started off well. It was a lot of names. I'm not gonna name a lot of names, but it started off well. And eventually it morphed into this BS. I watched dudes literally not support black men, actually to tear down black men, to uplift a white woman. That was the crazy. That's what I was like, hold on, man. This is just getting retarded. Like this white woman just saying everything we've been saying for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But I see that people are just, how can I say? It's about subscriber supremacy. You know, if you don't got the subscribers, what you saying ain't valid. You know, then I'm watching it slowly drift into white supremacy. Now it's drifting into flat out racist rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting extreme. And if you want to see these type of extreme things, they're not saying it on YouTube. It's all being said on Rumble and Twitter. This is where this shit is getting lit on Twitter. And I was just like, this is crazy. And what I noticed after the women who jumped on our movement that was supposed to be ours, because we couldn't jump on their movement. They jumped on our movement. Soon as it goes dead or the heat is on, they change. They take they subscriber fan base, and now they're doing, you know what I'm saying, other things. Now I'm like, hold on, man. So did we as men just pretty much exalt bitches with some shit that we created? See, this is what I'm saying. We got too inclusive and not exclusive. You know. Then you know, when Kevin came out, rest in peace to Kev, you know, every dude now is coming out trying to mimic that shit and just leave the magic of what it was. You know? You got dudes literally putting on a suit, playing soft music, mimicking the whole Kevin Samuels movement. No creativity, you know, no integrity. This shit is just flat out disgusting at this point to watch these type of cats. I scroll through, y'all send me this stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing it's a big grift, a big change, and now that it's getting into the white supremacist, racist rhetoric, and like really, and they bringing in the racists, like they bringing in, like, you know, like terrorist type of dudes around. And I'm like, just because you got subscribers don't mean I need to be talking to you. You know. Then I'm watching men, you know, do a lot of things that's contrary to manhood. You know, when did we start being suckers and start, you know, sitting down with punks and, you know, it just, I'm like, what anything for a view? Where's the integrity in you? You know, like we got dudes coming in that's rapists, flat out rapists. We got registered sex offenders all in these spaces doing panels. I literally watched y'all sit down with it's three black. I ain't gonna say their names because I'm not trying to keep blowing these clowns up, but three dudes I know that's literally registered sex offenders and got the nerve to talk about the game and talk about a nigga like me. I was just like, I wouldn't even hang with niggas like that. But it's getting weird, you know, and I'm a real life person in real life. And I don't understand, like, people got these internet thing kind of messed up and misconstrued, you know. That registered sex offender thing was just crazy, you know. It's a lot of perverts out here. It's a lot of clown stuff going on. Now, the manosphere has been put on the terrorist watch list. When I saw that email, I was like, hold on, man. I see why this is happening. Because it was at first, it was a small thing. Kev, notoriety, took it to another level, but now y'all bringing in rapists, y'all bringing in sex offenders, y'all bringing in white supremacists, then y'all just gave the game to a white woman. That was the most offensive thing that I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that, I was just completely offended. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the heat that we take for saying what we say, for y'all to just get a game to a white woman, and I was like, hold on, man. And y'all was in abundance of support. When she came out and started doing the racist thing, y'all black men jumped on the bandwagon because y'all were so thirsty for subscribers and still didn't get them shits. You know? Still trying to help her. It's gonna be okay. You know? Y'all sitting around defending that shit. So I was like, niggas don't got integrity. And like I told y'all, every time I get into my shows, I'm here to bring back the order and restore the dignity, you know? Then the tricks started coming in. So I'm like, hold on, man. This is not what I signed up for. We never was tricks. Never was tricks. We was never paying for prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And when that movement came out, and then you start seeing how crazy that movement is now. Now they're getting banned from countries. You know? We got to restore the order, fam. You know? And at the end of the day, man, it's church or die, man. We gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna rock out how we rock out. I can't affiliate with everybody. Everybody be like, you should do this. I can't fuck with everybody because everybody ain't fuck with them, you know? But the end of the day, man, now that the FBI is in they put you on the terrorist watch list, and that's on niggas all on the radar for that. I don't want no parts. No parts of that. You know what I mean? Like, you niggas is crazy. You niggas is crazy. You know, and then the crazy thing is, you would think we got married niggas out here, right? Talking about dating. As if they actually dating or been on a date. You ain't been on a date since the fucking 80s. What the hell are you talking about? But the thing is, you know, when these dudes get a certain amount of subscribers, they regurgitate the shit that they heard from a nigga like me. And that's another thing that pisses me off. I've said so much notable shit. I was the first motherfucker 7 years ago with a whole campaign talking about women shouldn't vote. I was the first nigga bringing y'all dick discipline. I gave y'all so many notable quotables. And now people with bigger microphones steal my shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't say nothing. But when the white woman, you know what I'm saying, get caught out there jumping in conversation she ain't got no business doing, here y'all go, I got her back. Nobody had the church back, but the church got my back, you dig? So at the end of the motherfucking day, man, you know, I want to make sure that we bring this game back and restore this game. Because we was about being players, it was about being smooth, it was about, you know, really improving yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then you would think like, it's people just gripping on shit that they ain't got no business talking about. I would respect a married man that's talking about the game to tell young brothers how to be a good husband. But instead, they want to talk about it like they in the streets. You're not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the streets. In fact, if you're on a net like how you are, talking about relationships, you know, with a whole wife and kids and shit, leads me to believe that niggas is in sexless marriages. They should probably talk about that, you know? Like, I respect the men that talk about the divorces. The men that really been through it and the authenticity, I respect it. What I'm talking about here with this manosphere shit, if you really peep it, there's a lot of new faces popping up around. It's a lot of clown shit, and it's a lot of people changing the direction of where they're going to be clowns, to be down. We gotta restore order and bring back authenticity. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna be getting more blogs like this, you know what I'm saying? And still the shows, you know what I'm saying? But I really had to come back and address this because I keep getting bombarded with videos of dudes that were one way, but now they either turn into white supremacists, they either turn into tricks, you know what I'm saying? They sitting down, chopping it with God knows who type of criminals, you know what I'm saying? Just weird old shit, it's getting weird, you know what I'm saying? So the end of the goddamn day, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give y'all a church update. Let y'all know, man, we gotta restore the order, man. Bring back the dignity, man. Bring back some authenticity, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, it's getting weird. Now men are starting to look like weirdos, and now you're on the FBI watch list. I'm glad they ain't put me on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making sure to let the feds know I ain't down with these clowns. I'm out!